Hey, what's going on, guys? This is CHELINKAS, and today, for a very long time, I've been wanting to do another gameplay commentary. Now it's been a long time since I've done one of these. Probably you guys seen it 4 or 5 months ago, whatever. So, anyways, I'm not gonna get into details of that. I'm just gonna say that I've been enjoying, hanging out and whatnot. So I've been happy, whatnot. So today, I decided to do a deck recipe. So not a lot of people have been asking me on my YouTube and sending me messages, hey, when you're gonna upload a new video and whatnot. So I decided to give you guys the recipe of the of the last deck that I've used. I guess this is Rage Quitter. So let's go ahead and go into now. This deck is very rare. I guess not a lot of people play it because I guess it takes kind of skills to play it. Because you gotta know that certain cards are meant to do something and people just fucked it up big time. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into details. The first card will be that. Alright, it's a dark deck, so I mean, come on, Dark Dragon and this guy will be Phantom of Chaos. I don't have words for that. It just amazing. That's what I gotta say. Now, next 3 cards will be Dark Grepher. Now, this guy. This guy is the heart of the deck. The reason why, because simply he can pretty much get you the winning game. You discard 1, level 8 or level 5 or higher, and then you send 1 to the graveyard. You pretty much want to go and do is that if you have Norleras on your hand, you pretty much want to special summon him and get rid of anything. As long as that Norleras on the deck, it's on the graveyard, Phantom of Chaos can pretty much fuck your opponent up big time. So enough of that. Now I have 2 Dark Neftis. Now people are wondering why I play these right now. The reason I play these is just because, alright, in case of the strategy the Norleras don't work, which pretty much it will do 90% of the time, but just in case, this pretty much is a backup card that you have. And besides that, it's a level number 8, combines very well with trading. You can use hand destruction, and it's pretty much pretty standard. Now the next card will be Despair from the Dark. Now there's a lot of people confused why I'm playing this. Okay, there's another reason. Level 8, I get trading, so card destruction, hand destruction, they pretty much go well along with it. Also I have him because him. So now Mitsuki, and that's pretty much standard. You want to have them both on the graveyard in order for you to do the combo. Now Destiny Hero Malicious. Now Destiny Hero Malicious is in there because of Plague is on the deck, right? I know I don't have Destiny Draw because there's no reason to run Destiny Draw over 2 fucking Destiny Heroes, so that's the reason why. So it's gonna be there just because if I want to use Allure or other score from Dark Grepher, that would be fine. As long as it's graveyard, then his effect is valid. Now the next card would be Gores. Definitely this deck has a lot of fucking draw power and also has a lot of offensive power, but just in case there's one of those times that you don't have any cards on your deck, you don't have the cards that you need in order to do your combo, it's good to have a Gores, just in case that you feel unprotected from your enemies. It's 2700 B-sticks, it's a must be. Next card, Mitsuki. I already explained why that. 3 Necrogarners. Now the beginning of the deck, when I started making the deck, I did not think about putting Necrogarner. I think I had I don't remember what I had before, but it was a Necrogarner, and I noticed a big difference once that I put it in. Oh my god, it's just amazing, I love him. Now next 3 cards will be Phantom of Chaos. This is the heart and soul of the deck. Without this card, then don't play this deck, because this is the card that it pretty much will activate Norleras effect, Dark Armor Dragon effect, the Dark Creator. Pretty much it runs the deck. And there's no reason why you shouldn't run it. Next card will be Plague, 3 standard. Like I said, this is the only synchro and the only one you need. The reason why, you have a Destiny Hero Malicious, and pretty much he does everything for you. Next 3 cards, and the most important ones will be 3 Sky Scorch Norleras. Now his effect's fucking broken. Now you guys remember, that card got banned. MV Dragon, it's just pretty much like that. It's just the fact that it gives you +1 card and get rid of all the fucking cards that your opponent has on your hand, and it's pretty much all OTK card. That's all I gotta say. And then next it will be Summoning Monk. Now I had two Summon the Monks, but you know the format that came out with the update and everything, you know, allows you to have one. But this pretty much, I run it because in case that you have Norleras on the graveyard, and you're wondering, you know, you don't know what to do. You have a magic card, you have them in hand. You know, Phantom of Chaos, Summon the Monk, just completely devastating for your opponent. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the last three cards monsters will be the Dark Creator. Now this card is pretty versatile. You know, the whole deck is full of darks, and you have three of those. And this pretty much is level 8. Also, this is, you know, good for this card on the graveyard, and also combines very well with Phantom of Chaos, which is pretty good. It's pretty things that you could do. Just all up to you how far can you get into the gameplay. Now that's it for the monsters. Now moving on to the next magic cards will be 2 Allure of Darkness, pretty standard. Barrier from different dimensions. I played 2. I used to play 3, but you know the third one was like a dead one, so I took it out and just played 2. It runs pretty good on the deck. Now card destruction, like I said, you want to get rid of fucking your Norleras and pretty much everything that's in there. Now good hand would be 2 Norleras and 3 Necrogunner. That I had that before, and that definitely wrecked my opponent in the following turn. Now you have Foolish Barrier. Now Foolish Barrier, it could be useful for 2 things. Now you could discard Mitsuki, you could discard Malicious, you could discard Despair from the Dark, and just pretty much is set for the next turn. That's all I gotta say. Now you have Gold Circle. Now here's one thing. Now I never imagined that Gold Sarcophagus would be so useful on this deck, but it is. The reason why, because let's say that you have no letters on your graveyard, you have Phantom of Chaos on your hand, you haven't summoned yet, so you use Gold Psycho and you get pretty much the Dark Creator. You pretty much want to get the Dark Creator out because you know that you mill from your hand, it's not worth it, but when you draw in, it might be something you want to use, so the Dark Creator has to be in there just in case. Because pretty much 90% of the time when I play this guy, I already have more than 5 darks on my hand, on my graveyard, so he helps me out a lot. So this is the reason why I run 2. Now the next 3 cards will be Hand Destruction. Now Hand Destruction is very versatile. It helps a lot. It's just like an extra draw power. Well, that's pretty much about it. Now the next 2 and final magic cards will be 2 Trade-ins. Now I don't run 3 because, like I said, the same reason why I run 2 Burial, because I tried it and didn't work. It just so with the third one would be a dead one, so I'd rather run 2. Now the last one and the only trap card will be Crushguard Virus. Now Crushguard Virus has so many targets. You got Necrogardener, you got Phantom of Chaos, you have Plague. Yes, 5 targets. I mean, you have also the Malicious. That's 7 targets that you have for your card. And I'm telling you guys, I pull out crazy combos. So sometimes I have Necrogardener and Crushguard, and oh my god, your opponent will totally will get fucking annihilated. So that's pretty much for the monsters. Next, moving into the side deck, I think it's not relevant, but I'm gonna explain it for you guys. I have a card trooper, right? I'm sorry, DDR. I guess for Gold Cycle, if you're gonna side deck, I guess take one Gold Cycle and put DDR in, you know, do the crazy combos and whatnot. Card Trooper, milling purposes only. DD Crow. So you have this guy over here, and it's pretty standard, I guess. You know, it's very versatile. It's dark and whatnot. So I have a 2 Doomsday Horror. Now this guy has a pretty unique effect. You know, once it gets destroyed, you get all the removed monsters back to the graveyard and whatnot. An extra burial, monster reincarnation, just in case. You know, you want to get your Plague, or you want to get your Phantom of Chaos, most likely. An extra 13, Mirror Force, 3 Solemns, you know, whatnot. Torrential, Trap Do Shot. If you win, if you lose, put it in. If you win, just leave it in there. And that's pretty much for the side deck. Now with the extra deck, I'm gonna let you guys see it. It's not the best side deck and whatnot. I meant to take out these cards, but now it's just my side deck. I just don't use it a lot. I guess I just go for level 8 and whatnot. So I'm gonna scroll for the deck one more time for you guys to see it. Yeah, I have another recipe that's also based on the Sky Norleras. If you guys want to see it, please leave it on the comments. If you guys want me to keep, you know, posting just only game recipes or gameplays, whatnot, just like I said, just leave it on the comment. I'll probably try to do my best on them. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.